above looking down, you can see what kind
It
of
didn't turn.
wall.
Okay, so it is recording.
Look at the audio. Just
It's recording, but there will be no picture.
Good on your end. All right, folks. Sorry about the delay. Good old technology. So I'll call the meeting to order. 7:32 p.m. Wednesday, October 1st.
Councilwoman Selby,
Present.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Not present.
Supervisor Keating,
Present.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Present.
Councilwoman Martin.
Present.
Councilwoman Lukacek, will you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we do not have any other preliminary matters tonight, so moving on to item number 2 under our regular business is the correction and adoption of the minutes from the September 17th, 2025 meeting. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Supervisor. I had a moment to look over the meeting minutes from September 17th board meeting, and I make a motion to approve the minutes as filed.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Abstain.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 2 under the regular business is the consideration of all fund bills. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. After reviewing the bills, I'd like to make a motion to pay the amount of all fund bills, the total of $126,432.24.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, we've got about a minute before our public hearing, so I'm going to go through our correspondence, which is item number 3 tonight, and they're all on file in the town clerk's office and part of the board packet, and they are as follows. Item 1 is the 2026 tentative budget. Item number 2 is what's in the 2026 tentative budget. That's a high-level breakdown of the meat and potatoes. If you want to take a look at that, feel free. Item 3 is the NYSEG Community Leaders Meeting, Lancaster and Lockport Divisions. That's a pretty extensive report. I definitely encourage residents to take a look at that one or drop an email to my office. I'll be happy to send you the PDF. There's a lot of good information from NYSEG and what's going on with them. Item 4 is the sales results from the Town of Boston 2025 bond anticipation notes. This is for our water projects. Item 5 is the New York State Comptroller 2024 fiscal stress scores. Item number 6 is the application for use of meeting facility from the Southtowns homeschoolers. Another application for use of meeting facility for number 7 for a HEAP event here at the town hall. And item 8 is an application for use of meetings facility from NYSEG. Again, all those items of correspondence are in the town clerk's office and available in the board packet. So moving on to new business, we're going to skip over the requests from the floor since it's officially 7:35 because we do have a public hearing. And let me just grab this here. So for the public hearing, it reads as follows under once again, item number 2. Notice is hereby given that a public hearing will be held by the town board of the town of Boston on the first day of October, 2025 at 7:35 p.m. at the Town Hall, 8500 Boston State Road, Boston, New York, for the purpose of considering the application of Hog Car Wash for site plan approval of a proposed car wash and dog wash facility, my apologies, to be located at 7387 Boston State Road, Boston, New York, and it's SBL 211.04-1-9 within the C1 local retail business district. The complete site plan application is on file at the town clerk and is available for review by any interested person during business hours. At such public hearing, all persons interested who wish to be heard will be heard. And this is by the order of the Boston Town Board, Sandra L. Quinlan, Town Clerk. So the public hearing is now open. If anyone would like to come up to speak on just the only matter that we're discussing, we'll go back to the open floor later. But if anybody would like to come up to discuss the car wash, please come up to the microphone, state your name and your address, and the public hearing is now open. Everybody loves it. All right, I'll give you another couple seconds. Anyone else? Last call. All right, with no comments, the public hearing for the Hog Car Wash has been officially closed. So moving along, there are 2 other items. We will get back to the request from the floor. Items 3 and 4 are both resolutions, and Councilwoman Lukacek, would you like to take those items? And the first one is Resolution 2025-79, approving a site plan for the Hog Car Wash, and the most important one is a Resolution 2025-80, the negative declaration under seeker. Seeker, once again, is State Environmental Quality Review Act for the Hog Car Wash site plan located at 7387 Boston State Road, SBL 211.04-1-9. Councilwoman Lukacek, those are all yours.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. So I'm making a motion that the resolution number 2025-79 for approving the site plan for Hog Car Wash. This is situated within the C1 local retail business district, and it includes the renovation of the existing vacant car wash building, approximately 670 square foot addition on the northwest side to extend the furthest bay and create an additional wash bay. Approximately 156 square foot addition on the southwest side to accommodate 2 self-service dog wash bays and a redesigned roof on the northwest side, along with the installation of dark sky compliant exterior lighting and continuous operation on a 24-hour basis, 7 days a week. So the town board approves the site plan that is subject to the following conditions: the compliance with submitted plans, exterior lighting with the dark sky compliant and shielded to minimize glare and light trespass on adjoining properties, permits and approvals for obviously the building permits and other agency jurisdictions, site improvements for landscaping, stormwater management, and any other site improvements shown on the site plan. And then this site approval shall expire 1 year from the date of resolution. So I make a motion that we approve this site plan approval.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
So the next one is Resolution 2025-80. This is the resolution for the negative declaration under seeker for the hog car wash site plan. And let's see. The town board of the town of Boston is the lead agency for the seeker, and the board has duly classified the action as an unlisted action under seeker, has completed its review of the environmental assessment form and all supporting materials submitted in connection with the application. I make a motion that we approve the negative declaration for Resolution 2025-80.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. So now that part of the business is done, I want to jump back to item number 1, which are requests on the floor. If anyone would like to discuss any business about the town, please come up to the microphone, state your name and address, and please try to keep it to 3 minutes each. So the standard public open floor is now open. Nobody. Okay. There's no comments. Open floor is now closed. So we are now, that completes 1 through 4. We're now back into our regular schedule. So item number 5 is Resolution 2025-81, unpaid water bills. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 2025-81, whereas the town board requests that the town of Boston assessor and Erie County Finance place the following unpaid water bills on the 2026 tax roll: 7870 Feddick Road, 6034 Thornwood Road, 6193 Ward Road, and 6551 Ward Road, totaling a total of $726.44 to be added to the tax roll. I'd make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukashek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item 6 is resolution 2025-82 for property cleanup charges. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item?
Yes, Supervisor, I make a motion to approve Resolution 2025-82, which is in regards to Wertz Funeral Home located at 9287 Boston State Road. Code enforcement officer saw a safety hazard needing relief in the form of lawn mowing and weed whacking, and the town highway, I believe the highway department took care of that, and there was a total of $1,500 that needs to be added to the 2026 tax roll. So I make a motion to approve this resolution.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes, I did want to add, that was disaster relief, just so the public knows, there's disaster relief that handled that task.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. No problem. Yes.
okay, thank you. Councilwoman Lukashek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 7 is a resolution from our congressman, Resolution 2025-83, a resolution in support of Congressman Nick Langworthy's Energy Choice Act, which is H.R. 3699, Senate Bill 1945, in opposition to government-mandated natural gas bans. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Sure, Supervisor Keating, thank you. We have a resolution before us that is in support of Congressman Nick Langworthy's Energy Choice Act in opposition to government-mandated natural gas bans. I feel this very strongly about this as well, that we should all be able to choose our energy choices. And this, I strongly support this resolution as well. It's resolution number 2025-83. I'd like to make a motion to approve it.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukashek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 8 tonight is, we actually have two items that we have to schedule public hearing for. Number 8 is a scheduled public hearing to override a tax cap for 2026. So I'd like to make Madam Clerk, I'd like to make a motion, if it's available, to schedule a public hearing to override a tax cap for 2026 for October 15th, 2025 at 7:50 p.m. Is that date and time available?
Yes, it is.
Thank you, ma'am. Madam Clerk, so the motion is on the table.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukashek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. Item number 9 is another public hearing. So at our next meeting, folks, we're going to have a lot of public hearings. I'd like to make a motion to schedule another public hearing for our 2026 budget, also on October 15th, because the state or the town budget has to be approved and filed with the state by mid November. That public hearing scheduled October 15th, 2025 at 7:55 p.m. And Madam Clerk, is that date and time available?
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you very much. I'd like to make the motion to schedule that public hearing.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukashek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, that is it for our new business. We have no old business, reports and presentations. Councilwoman Selby, you have the floor.
Thank you. All I have is a reminder that next week, October 8th at 7 p.m. is our budget presentation here at the town hall. Our budget director, Ellie, does a fantastic job with the budget. She's got a wonderful handout here. She does a great job, and it explains everything very thoroughly by fund. If you have any questions, you want additional information, this is a really wonderful presentation. So if you have that opportunity, I would recommend it. So that's all I have for tonight.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Lukashek, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. The planning board meeting for October has been canceled. We didn't have anybody coming up to do any presentations. And that is all I have.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Martin, you have the floor.
The only thing I have to report, there is a zoning board meeting tomorrow. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you very much. Madam Clerk, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. Just a couple things. Deer management permits. Today was the last day to apply for those deer management permits. So But online sales, if you are a hunter and you do work on, you do go online, you will be able to get those directly through the New York State DEC website up until 11:59 p.m. tonight. So just wanted to remind everyone of that. If time had gotten away from them, they have not had a chance, prior to this, between August 1st and October 1st, to come in and see me. The website for that is decals.east.licensing.app /registration. And just to remind town residents that town of Boston does have a very nice rural transit transportation. And I do know that they are in need of volunteers. I know the supervisor has reported on this before, but many of you have seen the rural transit. I'm not sure what is, like an Equinox or,
It is.
or
Yes,
something.
absolutely correct. Yes.
And so they are in need of volunteer drivers. So if anyone has a little extra time, certainly give them a call at 716-662-8378. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Just have a few things to touch base on tonight. I will kind of springboard off of the volunteers. I know there's some residents that were downstairs previous to our town board meeting at the last meeting. Volunteerism, I think many of us know, is at an all-time low, not just here in our town, but across our country. So whether that's our first responders with our three fire companies and our EMS, rural transit, et cetera, volunteers make up a huge portion of all communities, not just us, but all others. I know, economic factors that are out there. I know there's a lot of people working multiple jobs. We certainly understand that, but without these men and women that do volunteer, that they play an integral part to our community. Rural transit also serves a large portion of our senior population here. I'm fortunate enough to be on the Rural Transit Advisory Board, and we have this discussion all the time. Volunteers alone save the rural. To give you an idea, they save the Rural Transit Organization. Last numbers that we had at our last budget discussion was on the back door of $740,000. That's a lot of money. That's real money. That's because we don't have to pay FICA, payroll taxes, et cetera, and wages. These volunteers are held to the highest regard. I'm very honored to be invited to their awards breakfast. But these are the men and women that get out of bed, sometimes early in the morning for those doctor's appointments and other things, to take those that don't have the transportation that you and I and others, can just get into your car and in today's world, hit the button. I'm so used to saying turn the key, but turn the key, hit the button in today's world and get somebody where they need to go for that doctor's appointment. So if you have some time, I echo the town clerk's sentiments. Please consider volunteering with one of the organizations. It does make a huge difference, and especially in our small community. Our water ban, and this was for the phase one. Just wanted to report on this. This was all past public record, but I wanted to formally announce that the water ban of $3,721,000 was closed on by Greene County Commercial Bank at a rate of 3.490%. So that all those documents have been signed, and closing documents were signed and turned in. So that's what's going on with water phase one. Phase two, the community will be hearing more information, not only in our budget presentation, but probably later this year once we get ready to go out to bid. And then next year, once we get ready to start doing all of the water line repairs from essentially the middle of the community, north of Patchen and south, and all the way down through, as I call it, Boston proper. So keep an ear out for that. That's one of the things going on. We do have a fuel tank bid removal. Fuel tank bid opening. If you recall, we had to replace our fuel tank here in town. There's a bid opening next Tuesday at 7:00 in the morning. So myself, the engineer, and the town clerk will be there for the bid opening, and you'll hear more about that at our next town board meeting. And then also, I wanted to say that on the holiday lighting, I do have a meeting with our engineer in 2 weeks to sit down and go over their findings with all the poles. So we'll keep that project moving along with the holiday lighting. And these are all the holiday lights that are all at all the utility poles. NYSEG has requested that the town fill out what's called the pole attachment agreement, and we have to meet their specifications with what's called the fuse disconnect and the supporting infrastructure. And then the town will be able to be responsible and fix those things as we move forward. So that's that there. I saved the best for the last. This is something this town board has worked on on the back door of 7 years. It's a little over 6, but I would say, in fairness, I give it 7. There's been many residents that have come out to these meetings, and this board has listened to when you come up to the microphone and have asked for a 4-way stop at Eckert and Taylor. We finally got that over the finish line. That's official. It's done. Erie County will be putting up a four-way stop there on October 10th as their schedule allows. That's their language, not mine. That was in the letter I received. But the good news is the manual uniform traffic control device language, and it's what's called a tariff agreement, said that it's a line, they put specific criteria for what's called a line of sight. So any of us motorists operating down a road, you have the right of ways, which should be kept free and clear. So we can see if a little kid's ball comes out and, where we live, deer or wild animals, the dog, whatever it may be, we have that clear line of sight. And we all know at that intersection, it's a very tight line of sight area. It's been asked for years. That tariff changed. I'm not tooting my horn. Just I was on the phone with, her name is Gina from Erie County, and said, I think this is it. So they did a traffic study. They did the line of sight study. That new tariff language that changed allowed this board to get that finally over the finish line at long last. So thank you for your feedback. That's our jobs. It'll certainly make the Erie County Sheriff's Office job a little bit easier. They won't have to patrol for everybody running through those stop signs. There'll be an informal stop sign, a four-way stop there. It's big news for this little town. So I definitely want to give a shout out to Erie County and thank them for their help on that. And then the last thing I have is all of our public hearings. You just heard us schedule 2, but at our next meeting on October 15th, we have the following public hearings all queued up at the beginning of our meeting. We have a public hearing for a fill permit application for Kevin Struck located at 8773 Rockwood Road. That's at 7:35. We have a scheduled public hearing for the Federal Community Development Block Grant. You've heard me talk about these, the Community Development Block Grants, where we've done improvements in our community, water line projects, et cetera. That'll be at 7:40 p.m. Schedule a public hearing for a new fireworks code. This is also based off of public feedback and our town's emergency manager that we're going to be requiring a fireworks permit and a detailed plan on that. So that will be at 7:45 p.m. on the 15th. And then just tonight we had the override the tax cap for 2026 scheduled at 7:50, and then the 2026 budget at 7:55 p.m. So October 15th will be a busy meeting. We value your feedback, and that's all I have for tonight. So I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 7:53 p.m.
I will second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.
Have a good week, couple weeks.
Thank you. Great work. Looks great.
Getting worse right now, but we'll turn the corner.
We'll get better. Don't you worry. Truly,
Thank you.
I'm serious. A lot of people have had a lot of positive comments, so thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a great night.
You too. Good night now.